Hey guys, it's Josh. Welcome back to the Landlord Harassment channel. Well, if you've been keeping up with my most recent videos, you know that I have made some promises that I have not delivered on. I've been promising to post the entirety of the court hearing, my recent eviction hearing, online for all of you to see and hear. And I have not gotten that done yet. There's a couple of reasons for that. First reason is that the file is of a weird type and it took me a really long time to figure out how to transfer it to my computer. But now that it is transferred to my computer, it won't transfer to YouTube, it won't transfer to CapCut, it won't really transfer anywhere that I want it to go so that I can put it on YouTube. So I'm going to have to spend more time figuring that out. I will get that figured out real soon. I promise you guys that. And it's just a matter of time. And also, guys, my decision to go to grad school, to go back to school to get a graduate degree, has also made my current life considerably busier, than it otherwise would have been. There's applications being filled out for different stuff. There's phone conversations. There's stuff to study up on. There's just a lot of stuff right now. So my plate is a little bit fuller than it was before I decided to go to grad school. But I will try to get the video with the court hearing. Like I said, I'm going to be playing the entire court hearing, not just some of it, all of it, for everybody to hear next week. You guys are going to see what a piece of garbage Brooke Farmer is for yourselves. It's going to be a great time. I will try to get it up there next Monday, next Wednesday at the latest. So 7-8 days from now. So today I wanted to talk about, I wanted to expand on what I talked about the last time I made a video about Haverkamp. Now, the last time I made a video about Haverkamp, I exposed the fact that Brooke Farmer had been, my former landlord, had been having her boyfriend from her personal life, who does not work for the company, send me harassing and vulgar messages and comments on my social media. And I showed proof of that and everything like that. And so some of you are wondering, well, why didn't you report this to Haverkamp Properties? Or did you report this to Haverkamp Properties? And the answer is yes, I did. And I have the email right in front of me. And I'm going to read some of it to you. I'm not going to read it all because it's kind of long, but I'm going to read some of it to you. And then I'm going to be posting screenshots of the entire email at the end of this video. So here we go. Hello, Haverkamp Group. My name is Josh Johnson. I live in West Town and am currently facing a bogus eviction due to the constant harassment I have been subjected to from one of your landlords, Brooke Farmer. But the eviction itself isn't why I'm writing you this email. You see, I have been getting some crazy comments on my YouTube channel as of late. Now, that always happens. People like to come to your social media and say negative stuff for the sake of doing so. We call these people trolls in the internet world. However, these last few comments went way beyond trolling. They were extremely aggressive and vulgar, so they got me curious. So I did a little internet research. And it turns out that those comments trace back to a person named, I'm not going to name the person, a person named, well, I said his first name, Jason. We'll just say Jason. What's more, a little further internet research revealed Jason to be Brooke Farmer's boyfriend. Brooke Farmer, my landlord. So Brooke Farmer, the same landlord that has been harassing me for a year, the same landlord that is trying to evict me because I told the upstairs neighbors to stop pounding on my ceiling. Yes, that same landlord is now having her own boyfriend send me harassing messages on social media. Now, Brooke may or may not have encouraged him to do this, but the fact that this guy is leaving me comments at all means that Brooke has been talking about me, her tenant, to people in her personal life. This raises a whole lot of questions for me. If Brooke has been talking about me to her boyfriend, who is not an employee of Haverkamp, what other information has she revealed about me to people in her personal life? Has she revealed my debit card information social security number, anything else she has access to. I'm paraphrasing here. These are legitimate questions, given the information I am providing here. For this reason, I ask that all the higher-ups at Haverkamp Group halt all eviction action against me until a full investigation can be done into this matter, and until such time as you guys can get back to me with your findings. Seems like a reasonable request, I don't know. At this point, I am not seeking to launch a criminal investigation, which I never would anyway. I was just kind of bluffing them. I will be satisfied with an internal investigation as long as the internal investigation I am asking you guys to do is thorough. As much as I despise Brooke and all the harassment she has put me through over the last year, I have never once told anyone in my personal life to contact her on social media, much less with aggressive, vulgar comments. I hope this investigation will spawn a further investigation into Brooks constantly harassing me and trying to evict me for no good reason, but I will save that for another day. I consider this to be a huge breach of landlord-tenant confidentiality and possibly a violation of landlord-tenant trust laws. Okay, so the rest of this is just more or less filler. You guys don't need me to read out the entire rest of this. You're going to see the rest of it at the end of this video anyway. So that was my email to Haverkamp Properties. Now, what I did is I went on to LinkedIn and some other sites, and I got the name of every person in Haverkamp Properties that I could, every higher up, and I got as many of their emails as was publicly available to retrieve. So this email went out to like 7 different heads of Haverkamp Properties. Now, you might be saying, okay, Josh, this is a little bit one-sided here. Why don't you show us Haverkamp's response to your emails? There's a problem. There's a problem with that, guys. And here's the problem. I wish I could show you Haverkamp's response to my emails and my proof that Brooke was having my landlord was having her boyfriend message me vulgar comments. I wish I could show you Haverkamp's response to that. But I can't. And the reason I can't is because there wasn't any. There was no response. Haverkamp treated this complaint with the same treatment that they've been treating me with for the last year since Brooke Farmer took over and started harassing me. And that's with stony silence. Haverkamp did not investigate this matter. I did not have any communication back from Haverkamp about this. Not one email, not one phone call, nothing. Could they have questioned Brooke about this? Probably. They probably did a little bit. But whatever reprimand they gave her was a small slap on the wrist because obviously they stuck by her. If they even gave her any reprimand at all. I think they pretty much just ignored the whole thing. So just like when I reported the pit bull attack against me and I got met with stony silence, and just like when the numerous emails that I sent to Brent Haverkamp, which I will be posting on here soon too, by the way. I sent Brent Haverkamp emails on at least 5 different occasions over the last year, telling him that Brooke has been harassing me and asking him to step in. Not once did he ever respond to me at all. Not directly, not through intermediaries, nothing. Not a phone call, not an email, nothing. Zero. And that's exactly what I got in response to this email when I revealed that their employee, my landlord, Brooke Farmer, has been having her boyfriend send me, harassing messages on my social media. So there you go. Who do you think's in the right here? The guy who's tried to live quietly in his apartment for 8 years, or the landlord who sends her boyfriend to send you vulgar messages, and the higher-ups who just don't care about any of your complaints, including this one? What do you guys think? I'm gonna post my entire email, my original email to Haverkamp about this situation at the end of this thing. It's gonna be a bunch of screenshots because it was a long video. And coming up later this week, I'm going to post every email that I sent Brent Haverkamp himself over the course of the last year that Brooke Farmer had been harassing me. Practically begged him to step in. Yep, got nothing back from anybody. Anyway, that's enough for today. I got to get back on my grind. I'm working on some graduate school stuff here, but you know, you guys can make up your own minds, I guess. All right, see you guys later.